Hey, what is going on, comic book lovers, nerds, and geeks of all genres? And happy Comic Book Wednesday, by the way. So I want to make a really quick video. Hopefully it's quick, and if I don't get to babbling and mumbling, New York Warriors did an auction last week, and if you guys are not familiar with New York Warriors, I recommend you go ahead and check out their YouTube channel. They do a great talk show every other week. They do a live auction. I think it's every other week too. I'm not exactly sure. I think every other week. I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But anyways, on this auction, they have some really great books. I mean, those guys really put on a great show. They do giveaways as well. The comic books that are up for auction, you get them from a really great price, a big steal too. And another good way to kind of avoid eBay taking away certain percentages of your sales and stuff. But they did a live auction last week. I saw a couple books. Manny NYC had up for auction, and I bid on those, and I was really happy that I had won. And to be honest with you, I got them dirt cheap, so I'm very happy with that. And those guys are great. They really are. They do a wonderful job with their show. They do a great job with the auction and everything. So definitely check those out. Big kudos to that. Big shout out to them for doing that. So here's the box that I got. So Manny actually asked me last night. He said, "Hey man, did you get my package yet?" I said, "No, not yet." But actually, it was waiting at the door, and I totally missed it. Yeah, I did. So I got the package, and here it is. Let's see what we got here, guys. And of course, like anything, Manny is really big on mint comic books, so I know that whatever he sent me is always in mint condition. The little term that they use called Manny Mint, so I'm really happy about these books too. Alright, the first book I got right here. This is Soulfire. It's from Aspen Comics. And this right here, it is signed by Michael Turner himself. Rest in peace, brother. Such a wonderful, great artist, man. And he's no longer with us. He passed away quite a while ago. And however, they still have a lot of his books and a lot of his either newer or even unreleased artwork, and they're still selling that on Aspen Comics. But the reason why I wanted this, not so much for the cover, was because it's signed by Michael Turner himself. And this is actually the second book that I have that's signed by Michael Turner. I was fortunate enough to, I was digging through some long boxes in my old LCS back in Killeen, Texas, and I found a book that had Michael Turner's signature. And the LCS owner, Earl, he told me that, yeah, I actually got that signed by him myself, so he can vouch for the signature. I was like, oh shoot, man, definitely. So, and I think I bought that one for like 10 bucks. Anyways, Manny was selling this one, Michael Turner signature. Even getting the signature alone is more than what I won the bid for, man. But, oh man, I'm so happy to have this Michael Turner signature. And it also comes with a little certificate of authenticity right here. So, yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Manny. I appreciate that, man. The next book, this is Darth Vader #1. It's a variant edition, artwork done by Andy Gradnoff, and I'm a big fan of Andy Gradnoff's work, man. So I'm very happy to have this, and of course, it's Star Wars, man. It's Darth Vader, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a little bit of a Star Wars fan myself. I don't know if you guys know, but so I don't have this variant. I was very happy to have this. It's got Darth Vader. It looks like a little bit of a Mustafar background right there, doesn't it? Okay. So, very nice too. Very beautiful cover. Very well taken care of. All of these two are in the Mylar. So, hopefully one day I'll be able to get all my books in Mylar. Well, at least my high-end books, my high-end books and covers that I like and everything. And he actually included another book in here. Wow, I mean, I only bid for 2 books, but Manny's always looking out, man. Let me tell you about Manny, okay? Manny, in the past, and this is all the New York Warriors too. I've reached out to them in the past, and I've asked them. I said, "Hey, I missed out on a book, or if a book is no longer on the shelves or it's hard to find, I'll always reach out to the guys there, and I'd be like, "Hey, can you help me out? And you guys have another copy?" Marky, Manny, Enrique. They've all done something for me in the past to definitely make sure that if I need something, that they're there to help me out, and that's really great. And even on the Comic Book Fanatics Facebook group too, those guys, like if I'm missing something, if I want something, I'll might post a discussion up there and say, hey, listen, anybody got an extra copy of this? I'd be more than happy to pay for it. Nine times out of 10, man, those guys are more than happy to oblige, and that's what I love about this community. It's such a great feeling in the community that people are there and wanting to help you out, especially if you're a comic book lover or a statue collector or whatever. But they're always great to help. So let's see what Manny. Let's see what you got here, brother. Ah, look at this. Batgirl number 9. This right here is an Artgerm cover, guys. Look at that. And I'm a big fan of Artgerm's covers as well. So I don't even think I have this one. And I thought I might have had all the Batgirls, but I don't remember ever seeing this cover. So thank you very much, Manny, for this. I really, really appreciate it. This is very, very nice. This is very nice of you, man. Thank you. And he actually, Manny, I think it was a couple weeks ago, he hooked me up with a Batgirl cover. It was a Joshua Milton cover that I had missed out on. It wasn't the Batgirl 23. I think I'm still trying to get. I think it's 22 or 23. Anyways, it's really beautiful Batgirl cover. That one is going for a hefty price right now, and I am not willing to pay some of the asking prices that people want for that. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to pay. It's a beautiful cover, but I'm not going to pay for that. But yeah, man. So look at this. 3 books. Darth Vader, Andy Gradinoff, Michael Turner signed cover. Get out of the glare right there. And then the Batgirl by Artgerm. So thank you so much again. I really appreciate that. Guys, if you have not taken the opportunity, excuse me, to go check out the New York Warriors, I highly recommend it. Once again, they do a great live talk show every other week. They do a live auction, I believe, every other week too. It's just some really great, funny people, very knowledgeable people. They've been doing this for quite some time, for years. So they know what they're talking about. Also, on our Facebook group, our Comic Book Fanatics Facebook group, we got some really great admin guys that are on there too. I want to give them a quick shout out. Orlando Rivera, he's always posting something, some great news about comic books, about news, movies, things like that. TiVo, he's posting other people's videos as well on there, just so, and people do that. People will post their YouTube videos on there just to kind of get a little bit more recognition, views, and things. One thing about the comic book community, YouTube, we're not a very big community, guys. You know, it's not one of those things that if you expect to make it big through YouTube, through the comic book community, it's not likely going to happen. Now, there's some people out there that do make it big. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm just saying that it's really far and few between that people get thousands of subs. Okay, it's just one of those communities that if you get about 1,000 subscribers and so many views, then you're pretty successful within that community. But that's not what it's really all about. I think for me, the biggest thing is getting to know people that are collectors as well, whether it be comic books, whether it be statues, whether it be anything type of within that genre, and getting to know people and helping each other out, you know? So that's what I love about the community and doing that. You know, like I said, there are some people that have some really amazing, outstanding channels, and what I'd like to watch is people showing some books, you know, certain books, certain key issues, certain first appearances, certain artists, things like that. It's just wonderful. It's very entertaining, and and you can learn something for it. It's knowledgeable, so you learn something from that. But Orlando Rivera, shout out to him. TiVo, as I mentioned. Thomas Mack, he's another one of the admins on there. And of course myself and Ray Jr. Ray's in Kuwait still. He's got about a couple, 2-3 more months left, and he'll be back stateside. So just shout out to Ray. Be safe out there, okay, brother? Come back safely to us, and hopefully we can hit another con one time. The last con we did was back in Dallas, and that was such a good time, man. We you know, I wish that he lived a lot closer. That way we can get together, and because it's mine and his channel, Comic Book Fanatics, on YouTube and the Facebook. But it's one of those things where I wish we can do more videos together, because it's entertaining, and we banter back and forth, and it's fun. You know, it's overall fun. And that's what it's all about. I know I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately. You know, I kind of get into these phases, man, that where, you know, I'll start getting back into doing videos. I might do 2-3 videos in post, and after that I'll take a sabbatical and not do videos for like 3 or 4 months. But nevertheless, it doesn't mean I'm still not part of the comic book community. I love the comic book community. I love the people that's in there. I love the friends that I've made on there. And if you're starting to just get into collecting, guys, you know, you're going to see a lot of videos about, you know, how to collect, what to do, things like that. Some are helpful, some are not, some are just people talking out of their ass. But, you know, take it for what it's worth. You know, you take with the good and the bad and all. However, I can always say, collect how you want to collect. Collect what you love, guys. You know, don't try to break the bank yourself. You know, I know there's some amazing books out there, but collecting in this type of field can get very, very pricey and very expensive, and I've seen people go under for that, you know. But just enjoy it. Overall, enjoy it, guys. And I just want to say thank you to everybody out there, all our followers on the Comic Book Fanatics Facebook group, all the viewers and subscribers that are on the YouTube channel. I also have an Instagram as well, and that's Marty on Comic Book Fanatics on Instagram. And I post things on there where I don't usually post on. I might post on the Comic Book Fanatics Facebook group, but you might see some things. I post a lot more there than I guess on the Facebook group now, and just kind of just goes, I guess, both ways sometimes. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Once again, thank you very much, Manny, New York Warriors. You guys are awesome, brother. Big shout out to you guys, and thank you for watching this video. You guys stay safe out there, and I will talk to you guys soon, okay?